What's happening, guys? I hope you guys watched today's game. India versus England, day 1, Rajkot pitch. India wins the toss, puts up 326 runs for 5 wickets. See, personally, I kind of have mixed reviews for this match because first let's talk about the pitch. The pitch is an absolute flat track. I hear some commentators saying there's some hold, there is some bounce a little bit here and there, but there's nothing of concern. Maybe there might be a little bit deviation, little bit turn, whatever. But from Indian conditions, or from what conditions we have been watching Test cricket from the last 4 years, if you compare that, this is the most flattest wicket India can get. So I kind of feel the kind of runs we have, 326 runs, 5 wickets, not that great because. And not that bad either, because at one point we were 32 for 3. So at that point, I was absolutely devastated because such a pitch you guys have got and you blew it up. But then came two legends who played for India, who has been playing for India, who has played in such knocks for India, who has been in such situations. Rohit Sharma and Jadeja, Rohit making 131 runs and Jadeja making 110 runs, actually changed the momentum from England to India. And then Sarfraz Khan's massive knock. If I don't talk about it, it'll be injustice. Probably, I don't know what highlight I should talk about. Should it be Rohit Sharma's 100? Should it be Jadeja's 100? Or should it be the power of Sarfraz Khan, the batter? So I think these three are the highlights of today's game, if you ask me personally. And honestly, I was very disappointed with Shubhman Gill the most, because from the first ball he came till the 9th ball he got out. He went out for 0, facing 9 balls. He looked so uncomfortable. It kind of felt like I went down to bat. He being an international player who's been there for such a long period of time. It's a big question about Shubhman Gill's position. He hit 100, I know, in the last game. I'm a big fan of Shubhman Gill, just to make things clear. But he being a youngster, I've been backing him. But that kind of, he never looked comfortable. In these pitches, if you don't look comfortable, then I don't know in which pitch can Shubhman Gill be comfortable. I don't know what's going on in his head. Maybe he's not feeling comfortable. He's doubting himself. I think something like that, because in his last press match conference, he said something like he's not feeling comfortable. The first ball when he came to bat, he had heartbeats. Even the last ball, after scoring 100 also, when he got out, that time he had a lot of heartbeat. That just shows that he was tense the whole 150 balls, how much ever balls he faced in making the 104 runs. So I kind of feel like he's carried over the tenseness. He's not over it somewhere. He's still doubting himself, which is a massive problem. And this is what people call mental health. If your mental health is not strong enough, you cannot play in the top level. Because England, Ben Stokes' captaincy, James Anderson, Mark Wood, all are like, Mark Wood is one of the best, fastest pace bowler going around. And Anderson is the best swing bowler going around. New ball bowler as well. So like, when such bowlers are there, even on the flattest pitches, you need to have that confidence to play. And I kind of felt Shubhman Gill didn't have it. Yashasvi Jaiswal as well. Anderson tried to ball a little too full towards him, and then he was whacking him straight, scoring those boundaries. And when Mark Wood bowled one ball at good length, he played it on the back. He went on the back foot and bottled it up to the slip. So I kind of feel like Jaiswal, Gill, these I'm a big fan of youngsters, and they need to prove themselves, put themselves out there, show the world that they belong in this space, because they are the future. Whether you like it or whether I like it, they are our future. Rohit and Virat, Jadeja, all these players, how long will they be there? We don't know. So I always want these new youngsters to come in and perform. Unfortunately, it was not their day. And then Rajat Patidar also played I don't know what kind of shot he got. Somehow he got some weird shot. He played and got out. So I think these three players are fairly new. Shubhman might have played 22 test matches, but still he's also fairly new in this circuit. Jaiswal and Rajat have been, I know Jaiswal hit a double 100, but if you look at, that is first match 2 innings, second match 2 innings, now 1 inning. So 5 innings he's hit 1 double 100, and the other scores, if you look 10, 12, like nothing massive. That affects his average. At least try to hit a half century. I'm not asking you to hit back-to-back centuries and stuff, so that you can maintain that average, maintain your power. This is like, hit one shot and one massive innings and then again going very slow. That affects the tempo of the game. So when Jaiswal, I'm expecting a lot more. Rajat Patidar also, I kind of felt like, he's one of my, very stylish player. When he comes in, he plays very stylishly. But to be honest, I was disappointed. He's been given 3 chances. did nothing with his chances, to be frank. But let's get to the man of the moment. I think the man of the moment of today, I have to go with Rohit Sharma because he's been struggling. Let's face it, in Test cricket, he's been struggling. In Indian conditions, I think, personally, I kind of feel Rohit is the best batter in Indian conditions, followed by Rishabhpant. And Rohit has not clicked in the first 4 innings. So I kind of felt like, Rohit needs to bat long. I don't know how many people feel that he's in 10 merchant games, he comes in and plays 30 balls, 35 balls, 40 balls, 25 balls. See, these are good. You might be giving good starts and stuff, but I kind of feel when Rohit bats deep, he can literally take the game away from opposition. He's one of those kind of players. He's one of those players. So I kind of feel like today he did justice. There was 100 long overdue for Rohit Sharma, and he did what we all expected him to do. I wanted him to go more, but maybe it's just me that, I'm just that greedy and I expect a lot more from him. But I kind of feel like whatever, Rohit Sharma, kudos to you, 131 runs, that too taking the strike, keeping on attacking. He had some chances, there was an easy catch dropped by Joe Root at 27. So there were some certain chances and so many shots he played, which dropped short of fielder, some LBW, which went on umpire's call decision and one edge. So there were a lot of chances given to Rohit Sharma, like chances in the sense, only one solid chance. But there was like, on an unlucky day, all these could have gone to some fielder's hands or the umpire might have given out and stuff like that. So I kind of feel Rohit, even though he rode his luck, he needed that confidence and I want him to keep batting long. He plays one good innings and then goes off playing smaller innings. I don't want that Rohit Sharma. I don't want him to be the next Sehwag. Because Rohit, if he gets consistent, like how we saw in 2019 World Cup, in 2023 as well, the short partnerships and all those things. If Rohit gets consistent, there's no greater batter than Rohit Sharma in the world, not in Indian cricket. Fuck Indian cricket, in the world. So he's that good of a player. Now let's keep him aside. Jadeja, long overdue. He's one of those batters. If you ask me personally, in Test cricket, from the last 4 years, he is the third best batter we have. First is Rishabh Pant, all over the world. Then I kind of feel it's Rohit Sharma. Third is, Jadeja. I'm not putting a Virat because last 4 years, it's been not good for Virat. Before that, we all know Virat was the greatest batter ever. But right now, he got his form back. He hit 100 West Indies. He hit 100 against Australia. But both those games, ended in draw. So it was not something, that kind of punch was not there. So I kind of feel Virat is our fourth best batter, or probably maybe even the fifth if KL is coming, because KL Rahul has given you a good amount of hundreds in different matches, in different conditions. But if you look at his consistency, it's a very big question. So these are the concepts. I kind of feel that Jadeja comes in the top 3 and he is the third best batter because in all conditions he plays well, gets those important 50s, 40s, 60s, and now he started converting it to hundreds as well. Hopefully he keeps going from 110 to 200. He did a big blunder, got Sarfraz Khan out. I kind of feel Jadeja's biggest issue is whenever Jadeja is on the crease, he always runs somebody out. Always run somebody out, and that's something massive. Like, I don't know if you watched the game, as soon as he ran Sarfraz Khan out, Rohit Sharma took his hat and threw it on the ground and slanged 2-3 Hindi bad words and stuff because he was pissed. And this is not for the first time. This happens a lot of times, and I kind of am angry in one way because Sarfraz Khan was a beauty today. If you ask me if he would have went on to play, probably he would have gone to make 100 as well. I know it sounds absurd because he was the only batter in the whole tournament, even including Jaiswal. Because Jaiswal, even though he hit boundaries and sixes, it was very calculated. Jaiswal's innings was very calculated. He is not hitting every ball here and there. Like he was striking at somewhere 60s, 70s in that strike rate. But Sarfraz Khan was striking at 100, 95, 90 plus strike rate, hitting every spinner's left, right corner, trying to hit those singles, no dot ball pressure, nothing. He knew exactly what he was doing, and it kind of felt like he was playing baseball. And England, for the first freaking time, they were like, they don't know what to do. And what they did is, towards the back end, if you might have noticed, they brought Markwood and Anderson together because it kind of felt like Sarfraz could play spinners so easily. And as we know, Markwood and Anderson is old. He cannot ball so many overs on the trot like how he used to. And Markwood is a top tier pacer. He's not somebody who can give you that duration. He's one of those bowlers who can come in for short bursts because that's his stamina. That's his stamina talking. So I kind of felt like Markwood and Anderson were brought back in so that this was the last resort. And if Sarfaraz could have handled that pressure and could have stayed for some time, these two, as I said, they won't stay for that long. And once they go away, then England will be totally clueless. It was a chance for India to seal the game in their favor, because even though Rohit made 130 runs, even though Jadeja made 110 runs, England was still looking, they were still hopeful that some wicket will come from here and there. Because as I said in the beginning, the pitch was flat. We were all expecting something around 450 to 500 runs to be made, minimum. So now we made 326 runs, and after this we have Dhruv Jurel, Kuldeep Yadav, Jaspritbumrah and Mohammad Siraj are walking wicket. Jaspritbumrah is a great batter, great player against fast bowlers, but against spinners he becomes totally clueless. He doesn't have defense. He don't know how to defend the ball. He doesn't have a proper defense. He just knows how to slog and attack, that too on against fast bowlers. So I kind of feel this is a very, very critical conjecture, and I kind of feel that's why I said in the beginning, like, I have mixed reviews. I think the day belongs to, if you ask me, I don't think the day belongs to anybody. It's on a neutral tie. Obviously, with the runs on the board, you don't know how tomorrow pitch will play, but we all can kind of predict the pitch is the best pitch we have ever played compared to Vizag or something. And we all know now from here, Jadeja and Kuldeep, I don't consider him as a batter itself. He can defend at best, but he can't make runs. Jadeja goes out, Dhruv Jurel, he's a newbie. We can't expect a lot from a newbie. Sarfraz Khan is also a debutant, but he's been playing Ranji Trophy for a long time. He is the best performer of Ranji Trophy. So I kind of feel it's a very, very tight call now. If India makes 400, it'll be still below par, because I kind of feel 450 is par in this pitch. And India and England, we know the kind of batting order they have. They're all very aggressive and very strong. Joe Root hasn't clicked. He's also long overdue. And once Joe Root clicks, we'll be under pressure, because he keeps that balance, the sense of calmness. England might play baseball, but with Ben Stokes and Joe Root, that sense of calmness is there in England. So I don't know. Tomorrow is going to be a very specific day. England did ball well in parts. Spinners were bowling well. Rohit took chances here and there, but it never kind of felt like Rohit was dominating. He was being very careful. But Sarfraz Khan, I was a little skeptical, when he came to Ranji Trophy. I was thinking maybe he's not that good. Maybe, because Mukesh Kumar came last year as, a player from Ranji Trophy, and he was probably one of the best pacers going around. And when we saw him in international cricket, he was miles apart from Siraj, Bumrah, Shami and people. So kind of felt like, maybe Ranji Trophy is overrated. But Sarfraz Khan, hats off to you. You have made a new fan. Hopefully in the second, innings, he can come in and make even more bigger impact. I feel sorry for you for your run out, but, chances do come back. And people who have watched today's innings I'm sure that 90%, maybe 100% people might have turned to become your fans. 26-year-old, very interesting, very creative. For the first time, I'm seeing somebody being very aggressive against spin after Rishabhpant. Rohit is also aggressive, but as I said, he's very selectively aggressive. So I'm impressed. I'm happy for India and happy for Sarfraz for his debut. I hope Dhruv Jurel and Jadeja can make some good runs more, because Jadeja is someone who can give a lot more. I know you're angry with Jadeja, but I think he deserves to be let go, because he made 110 runs and he's a bowler. He's a prime bowler. He's not a batter. Batters, 3 of them failed and went and sat. In the first 45 minutes, 3 batters who just are pure batters, who cannot even roll their arm, got out and went. So if you want to take your frustration off to somebody, go take your frustration off to those 3 guys who got out. And even I'm unhappy with Jadeja, because he always makes somebody run out every time. But today he made those runs, and let's hope. And you could see in his face that he was disappointed. So let's hope that now tomorrow the game gets even better. So with that, I would like to say adios. But please, if you're new here, please subscribe and like the channel. The algorithm likes it when you like the channel and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell icon so that all my videos come to your feed as well. So with that, I would like to say adios. See you guys. Bye-bye.